Hi guys, Tony Hayes here, and I've got a new software again today, YouTube Live Commando, and this is a very good software. And we've already had some case studies where people are ranking ultra quickly for competitive keyword terms. Okay, now it's an extremely simple software to use, but you do need to have a fast upload speed. Okay, so if I just scroll over to where we have our sales page, if I can find it over here. You can see at the top up here that I've put in some details in the sales page, which is where you're probably watching this video from, hopefully, and you will be able to tell what kind of upload speeds and what kind of streaming quality that you can use. Now, if you do not have a decent upload speed, a fast upload speed, then you really need to be using a VPS for this to work successfully. I rather you do not purchase this if you don't intend to get a VPS, or if you have a low upload speed here. Okay, anything under 1.0, I would suggest you need a VPS to get the very best out of this. And with the VPS, you can do some fantastic things anyway. Okay. For example, let's scroll down to the bottom here, and you can see there's 3 videos. These are example videos that we have been testing with. Okay, this first one, my coder did this. You can see it's quite a good quality. He did that at 360 streaming quality. Okay, and we had another customer. This is the one that's ranking really fast for spin rewrite of 5. If you type in spin rewrite of 5, you will see this video ranking. I think is at number 2 right now. And if you type in spin rewrite of 5 review, you'll see he's number 1 for that. And that happens in the last 24 hours. He just uploaded it yesterday, basically. And you can imagine the amount of competition for this kind of keyword. That was a major launch, and he's sitting there number 1 within 24 hours using this software. Plus, he used Social Bookmark Commando, and he used the Search and Click Commando as well. Now, he did this with his own computer. He didn't use the VPS, but he has got a very fast internet upload speed. Okay, he's got a very fast internet connection, and he did that from desktop. Now, this third one is one that was done by Clint, and he used the VPS, and this is done at 1080. Okay, and this one here was done at 1082, and this one was done at 1080. And you can just scroll down underneath this video, because this video will be up here in the sales page somewhere here. Okay, so that just gives you an idea of the quality you can get, but please don't buy it unless you intend to either use a VPS or you have a fast internet speed. Otherwise, it's not going to work good for you at all. Okay, so let's take a look at the software. It's very simple. You have some settings here. You can have it enable schedule tasks. You can schedule some live stream, YouTube live stream edit. You can for the Hangouts, for the YouTube Live, you can go and schedule them here under the new project here. So you can go and schedule a project here. Okay, you can schedule as many as you want. So if you want to do scheduling, you enable this one. Typically, I don't do that. I just have it remind me every time Windows starts up. Okay. In the accounts, it's very simple. You just click Add. You put in your Gmail account, whatever your Gmail account will be. Your email, so email at gmail.com, for example. You put a comma and you put your password. Okay, no space between the comma and the password, and basically you just add your account. Once you've added your account, you click over there and you click this button to start getting accounts, and that's it. Okay, if you've got a multi-channel account, once this comes green, your other channels will show in here. Okay, and you just choose the one in here that you want to use before you use the YouTube Live. So for example, if I want to go and stream a video to this particular one here for online lead generation in Thailand, then I assign it in this section here, in the account section, so that when I go over here and I create a new project in here, it's going to do that. It's going to choose that one automatically, and we can select the account that we want to post from here. You can see I've got this one that I just put in now, and we got this one. Okay, so this is when you select an account in here, it's your Gmail account you select in here, and in here, this section under the accounts is where you choose your assigned channel. Okay, that's how that works. So I'm just going to get rid of this one here. If you want to delete any, you just checkbox, click on delete, and delete selected. If you click on the clear, it's going to clear all of those. You can also save these as well. You can just click on save, put a new folder. I'm just going to put accounts for YouTube Live. Get rid of the typo. I can just put accounts 1 for example, and save that in there, and it will save for me. Okay, so if I want to import it later, just open, find a file, and pull it back in. Right now, what we can do in here is very, very simple. It's extremely easy to use. What you do is you click on New Project, you find a video that you want to use. So I'm going to go and find one, and I'm going to choose this one here. Okay, now I'm going to give it a project name. This is for my use only. This is just for me to be able to find it easily if I want to, so I know what I'm talking about. That's what's going to show in this section here. So I can call this Pattaya Real Estate, for example. Okay, and we can create an event. So we can give it a title. Try and use a compelling title. I will build some more stuff into this so that we can create compelling titles, and so that we can do some better optimization with the actual description. So what we can do in the event description, you're going to give it a description. Ideally, you're going to be using some LSI keywords. You're going to go in there and you're going to go to the Google Keyword Planner. You're going to look at grouped keywords. Use those instead of keyword density like we used to use. So you know, Google will tell you grouped keywords. I've got a lot of videos on my site that can teach you how to do that, and we've got a video this Sunday coming up, a webinar this Sunday coming up that will teach you how to do that as well. Basically what we're doing is we're finding the closest Google keyword group to the keyword you want to use. We're taking the keywords from there, we're sprinkling those keywords throughout the description, throughout the article, and we use that these days instead of keyword density. That's just my little strategy for doing that. Sometimes if it gets too repetitive, just use what we call the modifiers. Okay, things like best, top, you know, 24-hour emergency, all of those kind of things are kind of modifiers. So you can find the modifiers just by looking for what you've got there. Okay, so all I need to do is click on select account, which is this one, and then you start you select a stream quality. So again, check with what your quality is. If you're in doubt, don't choose anything less than 360 to get a decent quality playback. If we go back over to the sales page here, if I just scroll up, you've got a guide here. Now we'll put this in the members area too, but you can see the guide here, and then all you have to do then is just put this at 240 just for quickness. All you have to do then is click on add the project. Okay, when you've added the project, you checkbox the project you want to work with. I'm just going to get rid of the other one just for simplicity. Okay, we checkbox the project, and what we want to do is just preview it just for a few seconds. Okay, so you can see it's playing. Okay, and then you can click to start YouTube live event and just leave it to do its work. You don't need to touch it anymore. Just leave it and it will go and do its work, and you just let it do what it needs to do. At the end, it's going to give you the YouTube video URL, and there will be a button next to it as well that gives you the option to go into the YouTube editor, where you can edit the sort of back end and front end of the video. You can add outros and intros and stuff like that. So we can just watch this for a second and see how it works. Okay, so it starts to fill in the details, logs in for us, puts in the title description that you've added in there. We choose the quality that we've chosen in the settings, and it does all that kind of work for us in the background. Okay, we get this error message, but you ignore it. The software fixes that in just a second. We don't need to touch anything. We're just waiting for the streaming to start, and we can tell here the stream status is good if it matches the bandwidth that you've got on your internet connection. Okay, if your upload speed can handle what you've given for the streaming quality. Okay, and this will just start streaming in a second. You will see a red sort of counting box telling you the video is being streamed, and here we go. And again, we don't need to touch anything, just leave it and let it work. And it's cut off early, and the reason it's cut off early is because I've got a really bad internet connection. Okay, but anyway, this is what it looks like. I need to use a VPS for this, but doing a video like this in a VPS is very clunky. It doesn't work very well. So it will give us the event URL, which you can just go over to YouTube. If you want to go and edit your video, you can click on this button here, and it will open. Just open this up. You don't need to touch it just yet. Just wait until it loads the video. And if you know how to use the editor, then you can go ahead and start editing. You can put an intro, you can put in a call to action, outro, etc. Now I'm going to get Robert to do a video on this part because I never used this editor before, so I can learn from him as well. And we'll get somebody to do a video that knows how to use this part. So anyway, that's basically how it works. It's a very, very good software. And just to reiterate that you do get very good rankings with this, but you do need to do some extra things as well. So if I go and check Texas results in here, he did spin rewrite of 5, and you can see down here he got ranking on page 1. It says 2 days now, but it was done within 24 hours. And if we type in the word review here, we're going to find him sitting there on page 1 again. He was number 1 earlier, so somebody's fought back a little bit. Maybe he needs to do more backlinking, but he was number 1 a couple of hours ago. So he's, within 24 hours, and you can bet there's a whole bunch of people. They even got their spin rewrite of 5 review.com, and they put all that kind of work into it, and he comes in within 24 hours. He's on page 1 above them and making sales. Okay, so you can see how powerful this software is. That is a very, very competitive launch for the affiliates and for the sort of YouTube stuff, and he did it very, very quickly using this particular tool. Okay, so that's it. Hopefully you can understand the need and necessity to be able to have a fast upload speed. Please don't buy it otherwise. Otherwise, it's just a pain in the ass for doing refunds and trying to help people. Either get a VPS or have have a fast upload speed before you purchase, and it's going to work very, very well for you, and you can get fast rankings. We'll put a link to get a VPS. So I think it's about $80 a month. They do all the work for you, set it all up for you, and then you just need to install the software and it will work fine. And that $80 should really pay back very, very quickly if you know what you're selling. Okay, so there's no point in just putting videos onto YouTube to get number 1. You've got to be selling something from those videos, and it will pay back for you. Okay, thanks, bye.